going on, guys? It's Andrew the Boss here, and today I'll be finishing off reacting to I Tried to Escape a Bloodhound by BuzzFeed Blue challenge, and yeah, because they got Finn and Dylan are gone, the people who saw it in the previous video. I'm just gonna move my tablet around in its stand so I can get under the covers because it's very cold tonight.
Purpose: hunters buy skunk odor to mask their scent from animals.
I went back a bit, so yeah.
Also, weird people buy it because they are weird people. I pour the skunk odor onto my shoes' scent pads. The smell is so disgusting that Caitlin nearly vomits.
Whoa. Dang.
If he had to, I think he would have drank it.
Honora brings out my unwashed laundry that I gave her 2 days ago. These clothes have my recently deceased skin cells already on them. Honora sprays my cologne on the laundry to make it smell freshly worn. My accomplices separate the laundry into 3 piles and duct tape those piles onto 3 radio-controlled cars. These little dump trucks will keep my laundry close to the ground during the entire getaway. That means my body odors will be within a dog's reach. Caitlin hands me the last item I need for the road, a container of coyote urine. The accomplices drive the radio-controlled cars with my laundry out of the area. Each person has their own distinct path to follow, which I provided them with the day before. My accomplices and I all head to our designated endpoints. My 30-minute head start is over. The Bloodhound now has 30 minutes to hunt me down.
Are you ready? Are you up for this? Are we gonna find him?
Before the challenge, Lori requested I put some of my recently worn clothes in a plastic bag to share with the Bloodhound.
Looks good and, yes it is. Stinky.
The dog sniffs my clothes thoroughly and begins his search.
Head pop to the right. Good boy. Well, he wants to cross the street, so let's go with it. Ledoux has come up against a few intersections, so I'm taking the time to work all directions, see what he would naturally tell me, and then keep going or check other directions out.
Where's he going? I want to know.
It's pretty sad that Mike will do anything not to accept defeat. How far can one man go not to just lose or prove that he doesn't always have to be right? I personally know I wouldn't go that far.
My journey really started out great. I was having a lot of fun with my remote control car. I felt like I ended up being a really good driver.
I just followed my maps on my phone and walked through this really beautiful neighborhood. The houses were gorgeous.
No, leave it. There it is. Did Mike throw out chicken bones to throw my dog off? It didn't work.
What's going on?
During my getaway, I squirt coyote urine on my shoes' scent pads. In the rare event Ledoux loves skunk odors and decides to chase a skunk, coyote urine would be my knight in shining armor.
So our truck is having car troubles. Pick it up. Gonna walk it. It's probably still got the smell on it, so hopefully it helps Mike out in his escape.
I stumble upon several overflowing trash bins and realize they could be useful. I circle them once, pressing my feet against them to leave my scent everywhere. My goal is to make the Bloodhound think a skunk was eating trash for breakfast and then was peed on by a coyote.
Nicely done, Ledoux.
What? A skunk was eating rubbish for breakfast and then was peed on by a coyote. The skunk will just release its fumes.
Nicely done.
Oh wow.
And we have to check all of it. Maybe he stopped to go to the bathroom. Is that where he was, Ledoux?
Big check. Be surprised.
That was interesting. There's something here.
Mike's smell is getting trapped in the alcove here, so if you feel the air coming down, swirling, and is collecting inside the stairway here, where it's nice and cool and dark.
I don't know what's going on here, but what we normally do is go back out to where we know he was strong on scent. We need to go make sure we have the correct direction of travel. Okay, yeah, you're stressing. But when he yawns, that's a stress yawn. That means he's lost it, and we have to go, we figure it out. I have to put him back where I think there was scent.
All my accomplices reached their final destinations half a mile from the starting point. I reached my final destination half a mile from the starting point, set up my beach chair, and chillax. I take a deep breath and let my mind wander. I think about what life must be like for a dog. It must be so strange to have other species constantly patting your head and rubbing your belly.
On a
Ugh.
real search, we would have law enforcement support and they can stop trafficking, let the dogs work freely. But in this challenge, we don't have that luxury.
I think about what it would be like to have a wet nose all the time, to have hair covering my body head to toe and never have control over when it gets cut. I could never be a dog, both because I like having control over when my hair gets cut and because it's scientifically impossible to transform into a different species. Will the bloodhound find me? Will he find Honora? Will he find Will? Will he find Caitlin? Will he find a real skunk? Will he find true love? I really hope this dog has an account on OK9 Cupid. Time is up. To my surprise, the bloodhound wasn't fooled by any of my stinky tricks. To my delight, the bloodhound lost my trail and lost the challenge. Here's where I was hiding. Here's where the bloodhound ended up. So how was Ledoux able to get close to me?
He doesn't follow the bottom of your shoes. It's all the skin wraps that are coming off of you, and you're not covered enough, and you're still breathing. So there is still your scent coming out.
Now I'm going to dance and trash talk your dog.
That's okay.
All right, Ledoux. I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than you, Ledoux. I'm hard to find. I'm a man who's hard to find. You're a dog. You can't read books. Bop, 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 bop. You can't
Cringe.
find me. I'm hard to find. I'm hard to find. Ledoux. Ledoux. I'm hard to find. I'm hard to find. Ledoux. Ledoux. You can't find me, but I can find you.
To celebrate, I am going to my grandma's 88th birthday party. It's a country western themed.
What else can you use a blood?
Jesus, that was cringy at the end. Okay, that's the end of the video, guys. See you guys.